Welcome to today's webinar. I'm Kevin Saldana, Principal Product Manager at Pelco. Today we're going to talk about how Optera multi-sensor panoramic cameras can deliver unmatched pan-immersive experience for your application. Increasing demand for safety and security measures in public and corporate spaces has resulted in an increased demand for panoramic multi-sensor cameras that can cover a wide field of view and provide situational awareness across wide areas at a glance. With 180, 270, and 360-degree indoor and outdoor models, this camera series features resolutions up to 12 megapixels for better detail at distance, and up to 30 frames per second for full motion recording. With outstanding image quality, Optera provides zoom-in detail, and with client-side dewarping, it allows operators to record and view both live as well as forensically. Optera 360-degree cameras provide detailed video of multiple locations with a stitched and blended display that fully immerses you in the scene. This model is ideal for observing wide areas such as intersections, playgrounds, parks, schoolyards, and outdoor shopping areas. Optera 270-degree cameras are ideal for applications that require total coverage, especially around outside corners of buildings. And the look-down capabilities of this camera allow you to cover from wall to wall, as well as from horizon to floor around the outside corner of a building. Optera 180-degree cameras have 4 image sensors like the others, with fixed lenses for a wide field of view coverage of a horizontal scene, offering intuitive, immersive views that competitive offerings simply cannot match. It is ideal for wall mounting, such as covering city streets from the side of a building. Optera cameras were purpose-built to meet several common challenges: the need to see the big picture and fill in gaps in video coverage, getting footage in challenging lighting conditions, the need to track movements through large areas, the ability to zoom into panoramic video to see critical details, both during live as well as from recorded footage. Opteras are perfect for applications in several vertical spaces, including airports, casinos, city surveillance, commercial applications like hotels, office complex, and retail malls, higher education campuses, government facilities, healthcare facilities, and in transportation. Now that I've introduced you to Optera, let's dive in a little deeper and take a look at some common industry problems and see how Optera helps in these situations. The first scenario revolves around gaps in surveillance coverage, where unwanted or unauthorized individuals can hide from view and engage in nefarious activity. And this could, of course, put people and property at risk. For this example, let's take a look at how this applies to airport video operators. Airports typically have lengthy terminal corridors and large perimeters, which require video surveillance cameras to help secure. An operator needs to ensure they have adequate coverage of these large spaces to see the entirety of the space with no gaps in coverage. Using only fixed or PTZ cameras in these areas would require many cameras to ensure full coverage. But with the Optera multi-sensor camera, you can cover these white spaces with fewer cameras, and you can also fill in the gaps between coverage provided by fixed IP cameras and PTZ cameras in a given space. Optera's multiple sensors provide 180, 270-degree, and 360-degree panoramic views, allowing you to take in the whole panoramic scene and simultaneously drill down into crisp, detailed, immersive views where you can pan, tilt, and zoom into your areas of interest. However, unlike PTZ cameras, where you might zoom in tight and lose the rest of the scene, or you could be pointing in the wrong direction, Optera captures the entire scene, both live as well as for retrospective analysis. SureVision technology that Optera has optimizes the image from each of the camera sensors and seamlessly stitches and blends them at boundaries to present you with a natural, continuous panorama. You don't have to worry about manually stitching or sequencing these images, or there being gaps in information or overlaps, thus replacing the need to have several single sensor cameras covering the same area. For the customer, Optera's multi-sensors can do the job of several cameras, resulting in fewer cameras to purchase, fewer cameras to have installed, fewer to monitor, fewer to maintain, and fewer recordings to sift through. Our next scenario focuses on the healthcare space, where in both interior and exterior parts of healthcare facilities, you have situations with both bright and dark areas in the same scene. The ability to discern detail on people and vehicles in these poor lighting conditions is especially important. Whether it's day or night, Optera adapts to changing lighting conditions across the entire panoramic scene. Thanks to SureVision's anti-bloom technology, Optera delivers high-quality images in extreme low light without ever leaving wide dynamic range mode. So you can see, for example, whether it's day or night, Optera adapts to changing lighting conditions across the entire panoramic scene. Thanks to SureVision's anti-bloom technology, Optera can discern detail even in very low light conditions while still maintaining wide dynamic range. So you can still see those license plates or look at faces close to headlights or taillights in a very dark scene. Only SureVision provides this simultaneous combination of low light and wide dynamic range performance, delivering the industry's best panoramic images. Our last scenario is in the commercial vertical, where there is need to minimize surveillance costs. With lower staffing after hours, there's need to track the movements of the few people or vehicles that are not expected to be in the area. With Pelco camera link technology, Optera can help automatically track people and vehicles by driving a Pelco enhanced class PTZ camera that's mounted nearby. Let's take a look at this technology in action. So Pelco camera link brings together the best of two Pelco IP cameras, combining the Optera's seamless panoramic coverage and spectra-enhanced optical zoom capabilities to not only track people and vehicles as they move across a space, but also to zoom in and see greater detail. At the very top, you have the Optera panoramic view that looks across the entire space and gives you a situation at a glance. The middle image is that of an Optera immersive view that allows you to zoom in at a little bit of detail. And then the bottom view is that of a PTZ camera, spectra enhanced in this case, that is being driven by Optera. So what you saw was the manual operation of it, where you can point and click in Optera's field of view, and the PTZ camera would automatically zoom into that point. You also have the ability to do this thing automatically, where the analytics in Optera would detect people or vehicles that were not supposed to be there, and then spectra enhanced would automatically zoom into that object and then track them and follow them as they move across the scene. To summarize, Pelco Camera Link is a powerful tool to provide total situational awareness that combines the power of Optera with our spectra-enhanced PTZ cameras to act as an automatic PTZ operator. Using Optera cameras to detect objects entering a scene and then passing this information through Pelco Camera Link to a spectra-enhanced camera so that they can be automatically tracked as the objects move through the entire scene. As we wrap up, let's summarize why you would choose Optera multi-sensor cameras. Optera offers a seamless panoramic viewing experience that no one else in the industry can match. Optera cameras deliver completely stitched, seamless, and blended panoramic views without disruption and distraction from disjointed sensor boundaries from competing offers. SureVision technology delivers industry-leading image quality in challenging lighting conditions, combining both wide dynamic range, low light, and anti-bloom technologies for clear, detailed images and preserving detail and color even in extremely low light conditions. Pelco Camera Link provides seamless and continual situational awareness by combining Optera's panoramic capabilities with spectra-enhanced PTZ capabilities to automatically track objects and zoom in for detail in a scene. And finally, Optera's Panomersive experience is designed for easy integration, not only with Pelco's Video Expert video management system, but with also a wide range of third-party VMS solutions as well. Please contact us via the coordinates on the screen for more detail on Optera, as well as to help with your organization's needs in panoramic coverage. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this innovative Panomersive camera from Pelco.